What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Reminisce, and I got something to say. Today, we are actually going to go through the session of Nach Ni. Now, you all know that I did a 30-day song challenge, and this is a song that I produced, mixed, mastered, and put out within 30 days. And I documented the whole strategy. And you can check that playlist out in the description. So without further ado, let's go inside the box and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so this is a session right here. I did this in Cubase 15. And you got to remember, the objective of this was to get a song out in 30 days. So I had the vocal already. It was already done. All I had to do was make some tweaks to it. Obviously EQ compressed it, that sort of thing, but the final vocal was already done. Now the beat consisted of a bunch of parts here. I'm going to go through the drums first, which is right here. Again, this was just a sample that I had on my computer somewhere, and I wanted something with a West Coast bounce, and this is what I had. I also added some percussion to it, and this is what it is right here. You hear that? And then I had this Congo sample that I really liked, and this is this one right here. So if I play sort of the drum section, this is what you get. Now let's get into the bass. So the bass is a live bass sample that I had. This is from a different session and I bounced it, and this is what it is. Now if I play the drums and the bass together, this is the essential groove of the record. And I wanted the bass to carry that groove. That was really important to me. Let's get into the guitar section. I used two different samples. They're both from Splice, and this is the first one. And then this is the second one right here. If I play those together, this is what you get. In my production, I really like using piano. I've got two different types of pianos here. I got a Rhodes piano and just a main piano, and they're both playing chords. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. This is the Rhodes. Again, I was just following the pattern, and then I played these in Xenology, I'm pretty sure, and I bounced them. Next, we have a couple of synths. I believe this one was done in Analog Lab. Here's the first one. Then we have this one here. I also have some strings here, which I believe I played in Contact. And finally, on the music side, we got some bells here, which I believe was Analog Lab. Yeah, it says Analog Lab. Check these ones out. And also, I've got this riser happening. It was actually one riser, and I wanted it to kind of continue. And I just took it, cut it, flipped it, reversed it, and this is what you get. Now, if we play all the music together, this is what we get. Here comes the bells right here. Now, if we add the drums and the bass, this is what we get so far. Again, here comes the bells. Okay, let's get into the vocals. There's a bunch of them, nothing too crazy though. Lead, hook, ad-libs, some harmonies. Let's start off with the lead. This is what it sounds like. Here's some ad-libs right here. These are the harmonies, I believe. And they come in kind of like sporadically. Okay, we got some ad-libs or backgrounds here. Check these guys out. Some more ad-libs right here. These are the hooks. And then I also had some vocal chops in here. And this is from Splice. This is the main sort of vocal chop. This one right here. Now when I did put an effect on, it's got like a radio voice going on. And then I've taken some other chops also from Splice and added them kind of sporadically in here. Here's one of them. Baby. This one right here. So now if we add all the vocals in and everything in, this is kind of like what we get. So I'll kind of start from the verse here to get an idea of this bit. So I'll start from the verse so you get a feel of how the ad-libs and stuff come in. So there's a verse with some ad-libs, and then here is the vocal chop. I'll play the ending because I think it sounds better right here. And then here's those vocal chops that are kind of like sporadically throughout the record. And they go something like this. And there you have it. That is the production of Nach Ni. I'll go through the whole mix and mastering process as well. But I just want to go through this because I know you all been asking about how I produced this record and how I did so quickly. And honestly, I was very fortunate. Like I said, I had the vocals already done. I had the concept already done. Some of the pieces and stuff when I was thinking about redoing this record was already done. But I did refresh it for, 2026. And this is what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and share it. And please subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting more content like this. Until next time, folks, I'm boy DJ Reminisce. Peace out.